So here I was thinking that police corruption was only a thing in Latin America, or at least that it wasn't a thing here in the Czech Republic. But we just had some cops try and frisk us down for cash. Czech Republic, Golden Lane. On our way to the Golden Lane, checking out a prison. Let's see what it looks like. Wow, that's architecture. Beautiful metalwork. Cool. Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful metalwork. I think this is solid bronze. Wow. This is absolutely incredible. We're here in Prague, Czech Republic, in the Golden Lane area. Starting off the day here, grabbing a scooter. Really cool. Czech Republic. One of the most fun ways to get around. They've got bikes as well, rental stuff. Just the public transportation here is also amazing. So if you're looking to get around the city on a budget, you can buy a pass for like $5 a day, something like that. And you can travel on all modes of public transportation. You can get anywhere. It's safe, it's fast, it's easy to use. It integrates with Google Maps. It's just crazy. Amazing infrastructure, beautiful. There's not really any dangerous parts of the city, but the scooters, and they have these in a lot of places in the US too, but they're just so much fun. And you kind of, you just scan the app, real easy to use, but I think the best part of them is they're just fun. They're just fun. Make sure to be careful, make sure to be safe. Pedestrians don't love them and cars don't love them, so just be safe. But you just scan the barcode on here, and then you use your payment method, whatever it is, to confirm, and then you can ride. There's various pricing. You can pay for the day. You can pay for whatever you want to, however you want to do it, but it's pretty cool. I do recommend using the scooters. I think it's fun. Be safe, and make sure you know what you're doing. Stay tuned. we just had some cops try and frisk us down for cash. And definitely from my contacts here in the Czech Republic, I was thinking that that wasn't a thing, that that wasn't something that was done here. But we were on some rental bikes and had a couple police cars pull us over, saying that we were riding the bikes in a way that was against the law. So I asked them, what we were doing, and they said, well, you aren't respecting the other vehicles on the road. Well, we're people here that don't know the city and trying to find ourselves a way around more. These are rental bikes, right? So interestingly, they asked me if I had cash, was really the first question they asked me. And I said, no, I don't have any cash. They asked me if I had Czech crowns. I said, no, thought of it was a bit of a strange question, but I said, no, I don't have any Czech crowns. Why do you ask? And he said, well, because this fine that we have to give you, if you pay right now, you can pay 2,000 per person Czech crowns in cash if you pay us, and we can let you go. Or if we have to write you a ticket or take you down to the station, it's 20,000, which is basically the difference between $100 or $1,000. So he was saying, you can give me $100 cash right now and we'll look the other way, or we're going to have to write you up, take you down to the station and charge you $1,000. I said, well, I don't believe that I was doing anything that I wasn't supposed to be doing. I was just doing what I could. You could do what you need to do. And so they ended up writing us a ticket. This is the ticket they wrote us, was for 400 Czech crowns, which is about $18, I guess, something like that. And I'm not sure what they put on here, but they are wanting us to pay $18, and I'm definitely not riding a bicycle anymore in the Czech Republic. So just a real fun fact that police corruption is very rampant in the Czech Republic as well, when I thought it wasn't with being a first world country. Hey guys, Greg here, Balm Tactical. We're here at the Olszany Cemetery. This was founded in 1860, and it's really a cemetery. It was originally just open shaft graves for plague victims. And, we all talk about coronavirus being a pandemic and stuff like that, but this really was a real pandemic. Up until 1780, there was pandemic victims buried here in spurts. And originally, they literally just made like mine shafts and dumped the bodies in them. There's over 100,000 registered graves here and 50 hectares of land, and over 50 hectares of land, and however many more people possibly were buried here, we really don't even know, because they, just during the real plague victims were just dumped in holes in the ground. So this is outside the city walls of Prague, Czech Republic. It originally was outside the city walls during the pandemic, because they wanted to try and not spread infection. And really just a hard time. Now it's been converted more in the recent years to a proper cemetery, and now a lot of the really I guess you could say leaders, community leaders, famous people, people who had a lot of influence, wealth, stuff like that are all buried here in some very incredible, really beautiful grave sites. There's a few different cemeteries we can see, or there's a few cemeteries. We can see one of the plots behind me that's just really over the top. This is, looks like, really can't even pronounce the name, but there's a bust of his face at the very top. And then it looks like Lady Liberty or something along those lines. Probably not an American icon, but we've got the Coptic cross, I believe. So you've got some Christian influence. Very interesting. Looks like possibly Russian type cross with a very interesting crossed instrument and a very specific sword of some sort with flowers. And this must be his, there's family seal, I think could be, just very interesting, but absolutely beautiful grave site. We've got marble and really a lot of symbolism going on here that really, sadly, is probably left open to interpretation, these days a lot. I'm sure that there's people who know the majority of the history, but stuff like this gets lost to the ages, and it's really sad when you see so much death in an area, and then so much success and so much power that these people had in life, only to be relegated to the hopes that someone may take care of their gravesite that they had. It's basically the last of their legacies, other than maybe any positive changes that they made on the world. This one's got a very interesting photograph there of the person that died, quite obviously, and you can tell from the photograph it's quite old. But we're gonna go through and do a little bit of filming, make a few of the videos here in this location that you guys have requested, and just tuning in right now, giving a little bit of the history for today's vlog. So thanks for watching. Bone out.